Here we are on another neighborhood tour of San Antonio. And so in this video, we are going to spotlight Timberwood Park. And so when you think of San Antonio, Timberwood Park probably isn't the first community that comes to mind, yet so many people are moving to this area and have moved to this area and just absolutely fallen in love. So it deserves its own video. And so let's just jump into it. So this is Amanda Grothues with the Grothues Group, and I am your guide to anything and everything San Antonio real estate and otherwise. And so Timberwood Park, it is in the kind of the northeast, I would say more far north, but kind of to the east a little bit, right along the 281 corridor. And it spans over 2,000 acres. So really large area for one neighborhood. And that's because home sites start at half an acre and go up from there. And so they have really done a great job in Timberwood Park preserving the natural feel to it. So they say that there is more treetops than there are rooftops. And if you do an aerial shot, this really holds true. So they have really encompassed the Texas Hill Country and made it part of the community. And they've done this through architectural guidelines and what you can and can't do and build. It is pretty lax, but the main thing that they are focused on is just making sure that you're not taking out all the trees, that, you know, it is larger acre lots and that you really have that hill country charm right outside San Antonio. So it's a very short drive. If you want to jump on 281, you can shoot down San Antonio. You're not too far from 1604. And so while you feel like you're out in the country, there is things to do out there, and it is a short drive to all the modern amenities that you might want. And as far as amenities, so one of the big draws of Timberwood Park is you feel like you're out in the country, yet they offer a ton of amenities for a very low HOA price. So you have a park, you have barbecue areas, you have a clubhouse, a pool, you have a little golf course. You have so much that the neighborhood offers, and that doesn't even cover the events. And so if you ever go on the Timberwood HOA page, they always have something going on for the members so that you really get plugged into the community and you feel like you're at home. Because at the end of the day, with 2,000 acres, you know, you might never walk over 10 houses down and meet your neighbors. But with these events, you can really get plugged in and get to know it and have that community feel. And so what they've done is they've created different opportunities for all the neighbors to get to know each other and make it its own little community, almost like you're living in your own town, but they have really honed in on the community feel. And that's why you see a lot of different people moving out there, young and old, and just absolutely loving Timberwood Park and staying there. And speaking of, if you're moving there with a family, they are zoned for Comal Independent School District. And so that is a great school district, really, really great schools that you can go to. You can look it up at greatschools.org to get all of these school scores, but that is where they are zoned to. So Comal Independent School District is where all those little kiddos will go. And as far as we talked a little bit about the houses, there are a lot of different options. So they're all custom houses. This isn't going to be a production neighborhood. So every house there is custom built, which really has ensured that the quality has been great. So a lot of these houses are older. We're seeing some new construction now, but a lot of them are older, yet the quality is phenomenal. And that has really kept the real estate market steady in Timberwood Park. And so we really haven't seen a big decrease in home prices there. They've stayed steady, if not appreciated a little bit, because even the older homes are selling because you're on acreage and you have a quality built home. So a lot of people who move out there have seen great equity in their houses and have been really pleased with the real estate market, just because the more crowded San Antonio gets, which it has over the last few years, the more people want to kind of push out into those outer line suburbs. And Timberwood Park has offered a really great option for that because it's not super far out. It's so close to all the amenities. You're right there by Stone Oak, so you can go to the shopping there. You're right by the shopping off 281, but you still have that hill country feel. And so a lot of people have made that home, and they've really done a great job of making sure that the home sites have that hill country feel, yet have quality builds on them. And so this has been an area, like I said, a lot of people are migrating to. They get to still live in the Alamo City, yet be in the hill country. And so it's just been a neighborhood, like I said, it needs its own video to spotlight it, because I have had so many clients move out there. We've seen so much growth as far as new construction, as far as the pre-owned homes are selling really great as well. And so that is our little taste of Timberwood Park. But if you don't believe me that there are more treetops than rooftops, Take a drive out there for yourself and you won't be disappointed, because the natural life, you will see deer crossing, you will see birds flying, you will feel like you are in the middle of nowhere and yet you aren't. So here is Timberwood Park. This is Amanda Grothues with the Grothues Group. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to go on more tours of the different areas of San Antonio, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And that way we can find your dream spot here in San Antonio.